because children are born with their brains not particularly well developed. And they start off in the very bottom part of their brain, their sort of survival part of the brain. And then it's only with nurturing care that they start to develop their pathways up to the more rational part of the brain and the rational calming part of the brain that helps them calm themselves. So we're not born with the capacity to soothe ourselves. We need parents to help that happen over and over again before children can manage those big feelings. They're also experiencing a lot of new things in the world. They don't have the words yet to explain how they're feeling. And until we provide them that sort of scaffolding and containment and support, they won't. And their feelings, they're quite impulsive as well. Their executive functioning, their top part of the brain that helps manage impulses, pulls things together, hasn't developed enough for them to do it themselves. So we talk about lending our prefrontal cortex. I don't know if this is being videoed, but I can show things with my hands. Our prefrontal cortex, top part of our brain, to help manage our children's brains. And then they will develop from focusing on this, with everything going into this, if they feel stressed, threatened, hungry, angry, whatever, to helping them develop these pathways into their brain so it can all become quite well connected. And the problem is, little children, they don't have those pathways well developed. So when they feel angry or frustrated, they're going to flip their lid. I don't know if you've heard of Dan Siegel and Tina Payne Bryson talking about flipping the lid. So it's basically you get really angry and your brain all gets into a wobble. Everything gets focused on the bottom part of the brain, which is surviving, running away if you're old enough to run away, fighting, screaming, biting, whatever, all very normal. And we need to help them put the lid back on. And the more we do that, the more they learn to self-regulate. Historically, as parents, we've been told, well, they can just go to time out, or they can just go and sit down and calm down on their own. That's not the way the brain works. The brain needs a parent to help them calm down repeatedly before they can do it themselves. So yes, as humans, we have big emotions. It's just we learn to cope with them as we get older, and we do that much quicker if parents are available to help us calm and soothe. It's called co-regulation. So we are regulating the feelings with our children. And the more experiences they have of that, the more able they are to do it themselves down the line, but not for a long time, which is why toddlers still have big meltdowns and outbursts, and 5-year-olds do sometimes, and my 13-year-old does as well. But, yeah.
Well, it never goes away.